So this is my 2017 Audi S3, and today we are going to be installing this Unitronic flashtune. I did go for the Stage 2 tune. I do have a couple things currently done to the car. Have a custom downpipe catted. With a Stage 2 it does require you to have a downpipe. Basically here I just got rid of the intake OEM intake tube with the baffle and just replaced it with a silicone hose ECS, a K&N high flow air filter, a CTS turbo outlet pipe, CTS turbo inlet, and I do have Go Fast Bits diverter valve. It's kind of hard to see there. It's right here. You can see that right there. Right here where the intake scoop is, I have actually just drilled out some openings here to allow more air to go directly into the airbox. I am currently tuned with a JB4 on the I do have a custom map 6 going on right now. I'm going to see how I do like the Unitronic Stage 2 tune, and depending how I feel, I might end up keeping this to do a stack, or I might just run the Unitronic as is. So we're just in my car here, and do have the Unitronic case here with the cable, just to show you what comes inside with what I got. Obviously the Unitronic plus cable there. I get some instructions, and let's see, it looks to be yes, we got a few decals here as well. Not a huge sticker person, but we'll see. Maybe I might run these. So just plugged in my cable on its own here, and it did say my cable did need an update, so I did that. Set up my account, create an account, and right now just going to be following the instructions to install the software. Alright, so I'll let that install. Okay, so that's installed. I'm going to just open up the program. Just going to put in my credentials here. Okay, so I just signed in, and it's asking me to plug the cable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. For those that don't know, the OBD port is right under this area right here. Got my cable all hooked up there. Okay, back to the computer here. It says to put it on the on position. Guess I turned it on a little bit too late. Let's retry that. Alright, so couldn't show you that part, but it did ask me to confirm my VIN number. So let's start. I guess we'll head over here. Engine, performance engine flash. Okay, so with my tune, I did go with the Stage 2, and I also did go with the Crackle. Now, I know for the Crackle to work without any issues, you do need to flash for the Stage 2 first, and then we can go to the Crackle. You do want to actually go over here and grab the Stage 2 first. I'm currently running 94 octane. However, this will work just fine, the 93. I'm going to flash with that first, and then I'm going to go here and flash with Stage 2 93 Crackle tune. So this is CAL only, CAL only. So that is basically just what their terminology means is just for it to be an add-on. So you got to initially install the correct software, and then after that you can add on to this the Crackle tune. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So I did click on the stage 2, and it's downloading the file right now, and it's going to be flashing it to the ECU. So I will join you guys once this is over. So just a heads up, there was a little disclaimer there, just stating that it is going to be flashing the ECU, which it looks like it's doing right now. And it's really important that the flashing procedure is not interrupted. So just make sure your cable is on tight. There's no way of it falling out, just so that it doesn't get interrupted and nothing happens to your ECU once it's flashing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for this to finish up. You're definitely gonna get some warning lights, sounds, Christmas trees on your dash. Don't be too concerned. This is just part of the process. It has taken about just a little over 20 minutes for this stage 2 flash. There you go, 100%. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so ECU has been programmed. Please switch ignition off and click next. Okay. Okay, so I switched it on, switched it off, and said there's one error. Not sure what exactly that is. Please switch off ignition and click done to complete the process. I'm going to turn ignition off. All right, I think we're done. Anyhow, I'm going to just try this diagnostic tool right here just to make sure everything's okay. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this is. Looks like 1123. I'm gonna have to see if I can just clear this. Okay, turn it off. Okay, let's try again, see if there's any still trouble code. So I'm going to turn this back on. Okay, so it's on here. And let's try to read this again. Okay, good. Looks like it's cleared. Okay, next step, as I said before, now that we have flashed the stage 2, now I can go ahead and flash the Crackle tune. So we did already do the stage 2 for 93. Just going for the Crackle tune here. Just scroll down. And for the 93 octane. So make sure your whatever fuel you're running, if you did initially do the 91 octane, you're clicking down here for the 91 octane for the Crackles if you did go ahead and purchase that one. For me, I'm going to click this right here, the 93, because that's the kind of fuel I'm using, and that's the tune that I flashed earlier. So I'm going to go with this here. And same process, we're just going to wait it out, and we'll be back when it finishes installing. Okay, so this flash for the Crackle tune was much quicker. This completed in less than 2 minutes. So that's good. As you all know, this is just an add-on. It's not the it's just for the pops and bangs, as most people say. Okay, so it looks like we're good, and I'm just going to follow the instructions, and then let me check for any error codes, and we're gonna try our first startup with the tune. here I actually have, so obviously I have a downpipe. I do have a resonator delete, which makes it a little louder. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the sound of these cars. I find they sound a little tin canny, but you know, let's let it warm up a little bit, and maybe we'll get a few revs in and hear the pops and bangs.